Siema, siema, cześć, cześć, witam bardzo serdecznie. Słuchajcie, zobaczymy sobie upcoming 25 upcoming, czyli nadchodzących gier na Xbox na 2024 rok. No i zaczynamy.
Upcoming Xbox games for 2024. You can find the complete list on our website at whatoplay.com. Link in the description box below. We start our list with Alone in the Dark.
Alone in the Dark,
We've
horror
seen
będzie.
more survival horrors, including this remake of a 1992 classic. Emily and Edward, played
O, Edward, słuchajcie, gra.
by Jodie Corner and
Edward jest zrobiony na podstawie prawdziwego aktora, widzę.
David Harbour, respectively.
Ostatnio dość modne to jest. No, zaczęło się od Cyberpunka i Keanu Reevesa i widzę, że zresztą może inaczej. Wcześniej już też były takie produkcje, gdzie byli prawdziwi, to znaczy zrenderowane twarze prawdziwych aktorów i ich głosy.
We'll investigate this haunted mansion in search of answers. Like the modern RE titles, gameplay will be in third person with an over-the-shoulder camera to increase that dread factor.
No, nie
Ubisoft's
podoba mi
Prince of
się.
Persia
Nie podoba mi się. Prince of Persia. Słuchajcie, oglądałem Prince of Persia film kiedyś, jakiś czas temu, nawet kilka razy i powiem wam, że film mega mi się podobał.
games have stood the test of time. Yeah, get it? The Lost Crown promises a new spin to the series with the addition of Metroidvania elements. You can slide, dash, and jump through its interconnected areas. It encourages exploration and unlocks new abilities required to get through tricky sections. Microsoft's Premier Simulator gets a major overhaul next year. Microsoft Flight Simulator
O, co, dodadzą do Flight Simulatora jakieś większe te samoloty?
2024 lets you pursue your aviation dreams just by sitting on your couch. But flying isn't the only thing you'll be doing here. You can do rescue operations, ride hot air balloons,
O, będziemy mogli robić misje ratunkowe, Flight Simulator, będziemy mogli latać balonem.
or even do scientific research. Apart from that, you can always explore the world.
Ciekawie.
The next installment of this iconic fantasy RPG, Dragon's Dogma 2, is setting up to be Capcom's version of Skyrim. It features an ambitious open world to explore and a diverse set of vocations that you can tailor to your playstyle. Go full melee with a fighter or cast spells from a distance with a mage. The wide range of choices it promises is enticing enough for us RPG lovers.
Get ready for the next battle.
2024 is going to be another great year for fighting games. Now the Tekken 8
Tekken
is
8.
just around the corner. This new Iron
Na PGA, słuchajcie, na PGA teraz w tym roku jak byłem, to Tekken 8 się wystawiał i była mega kolejka do Tekkena 8. Wszyscy chcieli sobie zagrać.
This tournament encourages an aggressive playstyle with a new heat system. Additionally, 8 also has fresh faces, including the mysterious Reina Mishima, who will shake up Jin and Kazuya's rivalry. The irradiated wasteland awaits in this major sequel to
Stalker 2, yeah, Heart of Chernobyl. Oj, na to czekam, słuchajcie, na to czekam.
the immersive first-person shooter. Now aiming for an early 2024 release window, the horrors of the exclusion zone draws closer. Heart of Chernobyl is bound to keep you at the edge of your seat with its mutated terrors and a supposedly gripping story.
Open the door.
From the creators of Life is Strange comes a darker take on the supernatural. Ghost of New Eden puts us in the shoes of two ghost
nie.
hunters. There's a combat system here where you can use your spectral abilities to purge monsters. The biggest takeaway is that your choices will affect the outcome, so choose carefully. The next Yakuza game goes all out with a treasure trove of content. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth is a culmination of Kazuma Kiryu and Ichiban Kasuga's story as they go on an adventure to Hawaii.
Tak nie za bardzo chyba. W ogóle jest na Xboxie, na Game Passie ileś tych części do pobrania, ale jakoś nigdy nawet mi się palec nie przesunął, żeby zainstalować chociaż jedną.
This foreign land will be home to their Yakuza shenanigans, which includes an Animal Crossing-like minigame for some reason. Don't worry, as silly as it all sounds, it's still a Yakuza game at heart. The sequel to Square Enix's JRPG is finally coming to Xbox consoles next year. Octopath Traveler 2 is a major step
Chyba nie,
from its original,
na to chyba nie będziemy czekać.
notably with its dynamic party system. You'll still be taking control of 8 protagonists, each with their own story, but the tedium of its turn-based grind is reduced to a more manageable level.
Time to light them all up.
After a troubled year of negative feedback, it looks like Rocksteady's Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is back. Harley, Deadshot, King Shark, and Captain Boomerang take on an impossible task to defeat the mind-controlled Justice League. Squad up with friends or go solo with AI and take down Brainiac's evil hive mind using a variety of guns and explosions.
Roger that, Quinn.
Senua's
też
next
raczej nie.
story goes even deeper with
Raczej nie.
their internal and external battles. Hellblade 2 will showcase the power of Xbox consoles with the Unreal Engine 5, resulting in hyper-realistic visuals.
Pewnie będzie dostępne w Game Passie, będzie można sobie zainstalować z ciekawości, ale chyba mnie też nie wkręci.
Not only that, with its emphasis on sound, you'll also be hearing more and more voices within Senua's broken mind.
What is going to happen? It's time to find out.
Not to be mistaken with the other Ark game, this here is a major sequel for the survival enthusiast. Ark 2, now with more futuristic weapons and dinosaurs, will take us to another alien planet
O, Van Diesel, słuchajcie, szybki i wściekły.
begging to be tamed. Its revamped combat gets a Souls-like feel, adding more challenge against its hostile land. And like the original Ark, you can bring your friends with you as you work together to survive or just mess around as Vin Diesel. This roguelike isn't just about you. Together, with 32 other players, battle your way through hordes of enemies and slay the gods to reclaim your life. As crazy as it may sound, this 33-player co-op game is something new that may well be worth our while. A project many years in the making, Towerborn is a co-op adventure from the creators of the Banner Saga. Protect the last bastion of humanity against monsters with your squad of
Na to też nie czekam.
aces.
Nie
Find
ma
your
co się
perfect
dziwić.
weapon and do attack combos with other players in local or online co-op. This next game takes us into the Alps in cel-shaded wonder. Explore dangerous dungeons, meet the town's locals, or just skate around the snowy alpine fields. Dungeons of Hinterberg is an RPG that blends Zelda's exploration
Dziękujemy za to.
with a story rooted in reality. You're playing as a burnt-out individual tired with the 9 to 5 and decided to take a sword and a travel guide. For those looking for a casual time, the simple joy of farming in the Lightyear Frontier will help you with that. Taking place in the far reaches of the universe, explore an alien planet and build your
Wiesz, śmiesznie biega, czyli taki farming symulator na obcej planecie.
own homestead. If you ever decide to take a break from growing crops, you can always uncover the planet's past or invite other players to join you in your terraformed sanctuary.
wonder what's inside though.
Don't let us down, leader.
The next Persona game isn't Persona 6, but a remake of the 2006 PlayStation 2 classic. Persona 3 Reload is a complete reimagining of Atlus' first 3D Persona game. Fans of the original will find no major changes to its story, but its music, gameplay, UI, and visuals are all overhauled to replicate
Zdecydowanie nie dziękuję.
Persona 5 style. Explore the galaxy far, far away in this open-world Star Wars adventure. Outlaws doesn't have Jedi or Sith as part of its story. Instead, it's about an original character, Kay Vess, and her beloved pet Nyx as they take down the galaxy's notorious criminal syndicates.
Fajny.
Now this
No, Gwiezdne Wojny można by, jeżeli będą w Game Passie, można by było sobie
is
popykać.
a game that I'm personally excited about. Chrono Odyssey looks too good to be true, but I know it's real. This next-generation MMORPG looks good. Its visuals alone will make you question how your Xbox can handle it. Its gameplay is a juicy one that feels like Dark Souls meets Dragon's Dogma. There's not a lot of news about its release yet, but here's hoping that late 2024 will be the target year. Atlus' new IP from the creators of Persona 3, 4, and 5, Metaphor is a full-scale RPG that
Nie, na pewno na rynku chińskim i chińskim, koreańskim, japońskim, bardziej japońskim, to te gry tutaj będą naprawdę miały wzięcie,
brings the style and substance of
ale mi się nie podobają.
the previous works into this fresh project. There's very little we know about this game yet, but all we know is that it's a departure from the Shin Megami Tensei games. Speaking of new IPs, Rare has an adventure game cooking for us, Everwild. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of details except for the fact that it's rumored for a 2024 release. It was announced back in 2019, and we've been given the little snippets about what's in store for its vibrant and natural world.
This is awkward.
Microsoft's biggest
No.
project in the next few years, Fable is a reboot of the fantasy series we've known for 2 decades. However, the land of Albion is still rife with adventure. The latest trailer gave us a glimpse of this revitalized world, but sadly, no gameplay and release date were announced. If we're optimistic, we could expect a late 2024 release.
Ciekawe.
Clockwork Revolution puts steampunk back into gaming. This RPG takes place in the dystopian Avalon. Armed with the power of time, we can go back to pivotal moments in its history to change the course of the story. Now, this one is a bit of a stretch. There's no proof saying that this game comes out next year, but it's always nice to hope. More and more Microsoft games will have co-op involved, including Contraband. Together with your friends, do high-stakes heists in a fictional 70s locale. We've only seen a reveal trailer as of the moment, so it's hard to pin down when this game is coming out. Let's hope we get more news next year.
No, w latach 70. na
The
pewno
third
świetna muza.
stated decay game has been a subject of rumors and announcements for years. Even until now, we're still not sure if this game is slated for a release anytime soon. And with recent updates bearing bad news, we could be wrong though, and they might actually be working on the clock for a 2024 or 2025 release.
Strzelaj, strzelaj, strzelaj. Aj. No i dobra, i to mamy wszystko w takim razie. Dobra, słuchajcie, jakby nie patrzeć, z gier, które teraz tutaj z tego filmiku 25 gier, to powiem wam, że najbardziej to zdecydowanie najbardziej czekam na Stalkera 2. No bo reszta tak, no ewentualnie jeszcze może Gwiezdne Wojny. A reszta jakoś tak powiem wam, że nie za bardzo. No tutaj nie było podane w trailerze, ale Expedition na początku roku na pewno będę zakupywać i będę sobie na pewno testować i na kanale na pewno zobaczycie, więc najbardziej w zasadzie czekam na Expedition, a później na Stalkera, który będzie w Game Passie. Dobra, słuchajcie, to tyle w tym filmie. Mam nadzieję, że wam się podobało. Jeżeli się podobało, zostawcie łapkę w górę. Widzimy się w następnym moim filmie albo live'ie na kanale. Siema, cześć!